Okay, so once upon a time, I live in the United States, right? So my family and I, usually every summer, sometimes we go back to Australia, but usually every summer, we go up to Canada, because Canada's cool. And like, we need a vacation, so what do we do in summer? You go somewhere not hot, because Cincinnati is just gross sometimes. So we drive up to Canada, right? It's usually like to get there itself is not that hard, really, but to get to where we go, it's a few more hours. So we're driving up to Canada, right? It takes like 12 hours of driving total, which is terrible. Oh. Aha! Okay. Need to focus there. So we're up there. We arrive at a cabin that we usually like to stay at, and we drop the half of the family off at the grocery store just so we can get groceries and stuff because we're staying there for like 2 weeks. And so the other two people, me and my dad, we pull up to the house that we're staying at, and I go inside, right? So normally you just like hop inside and be like, cool, this is nice, this is so nice. Green is bridging to us. But this time I was greeted by approximately exactly 59,003 flies. So that's nice. I don't like insects, and so I close the door and go back to the car and sit in the car, because I'm like, hell no, hell to the no with flies. And my dad's like, what's up? And so I'm like, there are 500,000 flies in there, and I assume they're horse flies, but they're probably not. I have bad experiences with horse flies. Horse flies suck. And so I'm like, alright, there's 29,003 horse flies in the house, and my dad's like, what? Why? How? And so he opens the door, and it comes back to the car like, yep, there's 29,004, actually, there's one more flies in the house. And so we're like, what do we do? There are umpteen flies trying to Deus Vault the house, reclaim it for the Holy Land, and we are stuck here for 2 weeks. And we're like, okay, so first things first, let's go get the other people from the grocery store. So we do that, and we tell them there's 29,004 flies in the house. And so they're like, what? You what? And so we show them the 29,004 flies in the house. Wow. Cute! Okay, so we're all sitting outside, just staring at the inside of the house through the window, and there's just like black swarms floating around, menacing black swarms, and we're like, okay, what do we do here? So I get a fly swatter, and I start wailing at them, just going ham, like, not even close. Yeah, so I'm just wailing on them, and it takes us, I think it took us maybe 2 hours to kill about half of them, and at that point we're like, alright, this is ridiculous. And then my sister discovers that there is an egg. There's a fly egg on the carpet, and we're like, that's disgusting, let's vacuum it up. And so we vacuum up the fly egg to discover that there are more. There are fly eggs just lining the carpet, just hundreds of them, hundreds. And we did some research, I don't remember the exact numbers, but like, there's like 40 flies per fly egg or something stupid. And so, oh, I'm not going to win this fight. Okay, fine. Yeah, and so we're like, alright, if we do the math, that is approximately too many flies that we don't want to deal with, and so we spend so long just ripping apart couches, pulling up the carpet a little bit, just trying to get all these flags out. Because even if it's just one, that's 50 flies! 50! So it's like we can't miss a single fly through this entire thing. Hello! And so after like 4 hours of doing this, defend alls. No. So you can't speed bridge, therefore you sacrifice your right to tell me what to do. Also, I think I'm still doing this stupid challenge. What? What? Okay. I don't know how he hit me there. Incoming, but my teammate knows that. Wasn't enough. Yeah, so we are all tired. We're done with this. There's still like 20 flies flying around, like actually 20. But we've killed most of them after about 4 hours of... Please just take and we're all done. So we're like, how can we relax after doing this? Excuse me? You deserve to die. Okay. Yeah, so we're like, alright, we'll have a nice fire. That's relaxing, right? So we have a fire. It's pretty nice, to be honest. And then the house starts filling with smoke. Less nice. And we're like, what went wrong? Oh, the fly is closed, of course. The flu, not the fly. I said too many flies. Other 3-letter word beginning with F. Yeah, so the flu's closed. And we're like, alright, that sucks, but we can just open it, right? No, the flu. Okay, yeah, so the house starts filling with smoke, and we're all freaking out. My dog's freaking out. Everyone's freaking out. And the flu has fallen into the fire, and so we're like, what is this? Not the flu, the flu screw thing that opens and closes it. It just falls off into the fire, and so the house is still full of smoke. Someone has to reach into the fireplace with a lit fire, open the flue so we all don't die of smoke inhalation. And then after all that, the light bulb goes out. Of course it goes out. Like, what else would happen?